Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have quite an exciting one because we are going to be testing some new products from the new Revolution watermelon range. Obviously I've got it all on my face right now, but we did test in today's video the watermelon primer. We've got a lip gloss, we've got a mascara, and we've got the new watermelon highlighter. And just for old time's sake, I did bring out the Tasty Watermelon palette. I have done a whole review on this, but I thought I'd whack it out for this video because obviously we're testing all the other products in the same range. I didn't get absolutely everything from this collection. There's other lip gloss shades, there's a brush set, there's a soap, lip mask, a lip scrub. I just kind of just picked up the products that I would generally use and test. I have a feeling this is going to be a long one, so if you want to see my thoughts and opinions on some of the new products from that watermelon range, then please keep watching. Okay, firstly, excuse the state of me, but obviously I need to have no makeup on to test out these products. So firstly, we are going to be trying the Revolution Tasty Watermelon Primer. This is what the bottle looks like. How fancy. It's in a glass bottle, which makes it a little bit more bougie, and the lid is like the watermelon. Like, this is just so cute. It does retail for £10, so it is not the most cheapest primer that Revolution do. I'm pretty sure they do cheaper ones than this. But this is meant to be like a dewy, radiant primer. There is little black bits in it, which I'm a bit worried about. I'm not really too sure what they're supposed to do. But there is 30ml on here, which is quite a good amount for £10. It says, give your skin a watermelon fresh feel with the Revolution Tasty Watermelon Primer. Watermelon seed-like pigments burst onto the skin on application to give the skin a healthy, hydrated, dewy finish, all whilst leaving your skin smelling of fresh watermelon. Okay, let's get testing this. So it comes with a little pump, a little green pump. How cute is that? And we're just gonna, you know, squirt a few pumps on and see how we get on with it. So this is what it looks like. Very liquidy. Oh yeah, it does have a watermelon smell. It's very thin. Wow, okay. Okay, so this is the primer on. It definitely gives off that dewy finish, but it doesn't give like a super wet, dewy finish, which I actually quite like. I do prefer these types of primers that dry down but still make you look like you have wet skin. It feels really nice. It feels super soft on the skin. It's not tacky or anything, so it literally just dries down and gives you a really subtle, dewy look, and I really like that. Okay, so that is the primer applied. That is what it looks like based on first impressions. The next part of it would be kind of how makeup sits on top of it and what my makeup looks like with it underneath. I'm just going to hop off camera and film a completely different video. I'm literally testing out the Revolution Body Vow foundation. I had a lot of requests from you guys to do that, so I'm going to be testing that out. Once I come back, I'll have all the rest of my makeup on, and then we'll be able to test out the next face product, which is the highlighter. So be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got the rest of my makeup on, obviously, apart from the highlighter we're about to test. So for my concealer, I've got the Revlon Candid one. I've got the Revolution Coconut Loose Powder. I've got the Beauty Bay bronzer on. I've got the Revolution Patricia Bright contour palette on. And I've got the Max Factor Glowy Rose Blush on. I will try and remember to link all that down below for you. So yeah, let's move on to the highlighter. This is what the highlighter looks like. It's in a cute little box like this, obviously with what the watermelon highlighter looks like. This costs £6, I believe, which is about the same price as all their other ones. This is actually in the shape of a watermelon, like it's in like a proper half watermelon slice packaging. And the highlighter itself looks like this. So it is the majority pink, but we do obviously have that green strip around the edge. I think I'm kind of just gonna like mix it all together, but I just want to quickly swatch the separate shades. Okay, so those are what the two shades look like. They don't look like the most pigmented, blinding highlighters, but I mean, that is just a swatch. That could be totally different from how it is on my face. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna get loads of both shades on, I guess, and see what it kind of comes up with. A little bit kickback, but I'm just trying to get as much as the green as pink as possible. Okay, that for me has come out more pink. I can't really see any greenness to it. Maybe the green is like not pigmented enough and it does just pick up the majority pink. Okay, I think I'm literally scraping at the green. Oh, here we go. Oh no, it still looks pinky to me. Okay, I've got a little bit more of a precise brush. This is actually an eyeshadow brush, but that's too big for me. This is a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH30. I'm just using it to just get to the majority green rather than pink. And it is definitely picking up a green undertone. So I'm just placing it on top just so we have a little bit of a mixture of both shades. The green definitely reflects mostly icy rather than actual green, but you can definitely see the green undertones to it. The majority of this highlighter is pink. If you use just like an average brush, you are just gonna pick up pink. I just wanted to try out the green to see what it looks like, and it does kind of just reflect mostly an icy shade, but definitely has a little bit of a green undertone, and I think you can see that when I look forward. You can see the green sitting on top of the skin for a fair skin, if that makes sense. So for me, I'd majority use this the time for the pink highlighter anyway, which I didn't see the cast before. It's just because I've got the green on top that I can see it. So yeah. Saying that though, it's definitely more blinding on my skin than it was on the swatches, so don't go off of what you swatch on your hand, go off of what you get on your face. And yeah, it's a really pretty highlighter, definitely different for I Heart Revolution. Obviously they've done the other fruit highlighters and stuff before, but I don't think they've done a green one, not in this tasty range. And I think it's really pretty. Okay, so next we have the Watermelon eyeshadow palette. This is not new. I did actually test this about 9 months ago. I did check earlier. So if you want to see an in-depth swatches tutorial review, then definitely go and check out this video. This is going to be very brief. I'm just going to be revisiting this palette for the sake of this video today, because obviously it's the palette part of the Tasty Watermelon collection. So if you've not seen this before, then this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. It's definitely very fun and colourful for summer. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of a different look to what I did in my previous video, just so I'm not repeating myself. And we're just going to have a little bit of fun. Today's eye look is going to be inspired by Lou Stevenson. I have actually done these types of looks before, where you put the colours either side of the lid and then the shimmer all the way through. I have done tutorials on those types of looks before, but she kind of just like re-sprung it in my mind. I completely forgot about that type of eye look. So firstly, I'm just going to take the colour Splash, which is the red in the palette, and I'm just going to start stamping it like either side of my lid. That red is very pigmented for a drugstore red, so impressed with that. Next I'm going to take the pink in the palette, which is called Scoop, and I'm just going to blend this like just above the red. Then I'm just going to go back in with the red and kind of just like blend that in a little bit. And then at the very top, I'm going to take the shade Picnic, which is the orange in the palette. I'm just going to take this on a fluffy blending brush. It's very kickbacky, this palette, but I mean, look at the pigmentation. These Tasty palettes are honestly so freaking good from I Heart Revolution. If you've not tried them yet, I've done tons of videos on their Tasty palettes. Definitely check them out. And you can see for yourself how bloody good they are. Okay, I'm going to take this gorgeous green shade in the palette Melon. It is honestly so beautiful. I think I used it for my inner corner last time. And I'm going to take that on a flat brush, like so. And I'm just going to apply that in the very centre and where I've left the gap. I just put it right up to my eyebrow, and I just love the look that it gives. If you're looking for a more, you know, like easier look to follow, then definitely check out my first review, because that one is a lot easier than this one. This shimmer is un-bloody real. It is so reflective. I haven't even wet it, and it is honestly so stunning. For my lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Slushy, which is this brownie neutral one here. Okay, for my inner corner, I'm going to skip out on my brow bone because obviously the shimmer comes quite high up. But for the inner corner, I'm just going to go in again with Melon. There isn't really a light shimmer in this palette, which is a shame, is the only thing I'd kind of say about this palette. Okay, this look is definitely not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I just love it. I love how different it is. This is not your typical eye look that everyone would do, but I really like it. And the shades are so pigmented. If you're looking for a really bright, summery, colourful palette, then definitely check out the Watermelon palette. While we are this zoomed in, I am going to try the new Tasty Watermelon Waterproof Mascara with Watermelon Extract. Now, if you've been here for a long time, you know that the chocolate dip mascara by I Heart Revolution, which is like basically in the exact same packaging, it's just pink and brown, is one of my favourite mascaras, and it's £5 flipping. This is also £5. It says the fibre brush will catch every lash for full and juicy lashes, wrapped in a teal tube covered in mini watermelon illustrations. It will be one of the cutest additions to your makeup bag, plus it's waterproof, making it a must-have for summer. So it doesn't really give that many claims on this mascara, just that it's a bit volumizing. But this is the brush. So we have some short bristles. Yeah, they're definitely not plasticky. They're definitely more of a bristly wand, which to be honest I do prefer, and I do like the size of this. This has a lot to live up to. It is waterproof as well, which is not typically my go-to mascara, but I've got to try it. Okay, so these are my lashes with the mascara on. I definitely don't think it's a bad mascara. I just think it's quite natural and everyday. I feel like if you don't like too much mascara, like you don't like that look where it's very clumpy, very thick, you're gonna like this. It's just very, you know, definitely separating, it definitely non-thickening, it adds the colour black to your lashes, and it's not the best mascara I've ever used in my life. I'm not gonna lie, like it's not my favourite. I definitely prefer the chocolate dips. That one just, I don't know, it hits different. It is just so flipping good. I'd say this one is just going to be for someone maybe of the younger audience that wants to wear some mascara but not a lot, or someone who generally just prefers a little bit of mascara, nothing too much, prefers the very natural lash look. Plus this is waterproof, so I feel like with waterproof mascaras it's not going to be a case of where you're constantly layering it up. Like you kind of want that natural look for waterproof mascaras, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is what the mascara looks like. We have one more product to test, which is the lip gloss. So I'm going to help off camera. I'm going to throw on some lashes because I feel like this look is way too dramatic without some lashes. I'm also going to put a lippy on, and then I'll be back and we can test out the lip gloss and I can give you my final thoughts on the collection. So be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back. I've put some lashes on. I just put my Roxy and Revolution lashes on. And to apply these, I didn't use glue. I used my W7 Flick and Grip 2-in-1 eyeliner. It's an eyeliner, but it also acts as like a lash adhesive. So if I just come up close, oh god, that one's not very stuck on very well, but this one is. You can see I've got the thin black line on, but it's also stuck my lashes down. It is amazing. I love this product so much. And for my lips, I decided to get this out today. I don't know, I just pulled it out from my drawer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Pillow Talk. It's absolutely bloody stunning. One of my favourite lipsticks I own. And I own a lot. So let's try the lip gloss. So there were a few glosses to pick from. I chose the shade Slushy. It kind of is like a milky pink shade. Thought it'd go perfect with this lip gloss. So let's give it a try. Packaging is super cute. And I think this cost £4. Oh, has a stunning watermelon scent as predicted. Absolutely love that. Okay, so this is the gloss on top of the lipstick, and it is more of like a clear gloss with like a slight tint of pink, but you can't really see the pink through it. So it does basically just act like a clear gloss. It has a super thin formula, so it doesn't feel sticky or anything. It feels very hydrating and moisturising, which is good. I think I Heart Revolution honestly do some of the best lip glosses, and they're so bloody cheap. So if you haven't picked up any of them yet, I definitely recommend them. This one definitely feels different to their other glosses. I do feel like it has more of that lightweight, thin texture compared to their other ones. So maybe it is a slightly different formula, but I love it. I think it looks gorgeous, very shiny. Love it. It is a very good gloss and so affordable as well. So those are all the products tested from the new I Heart Revolution watermelon range. I really hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed the look that I created today. In terms of the products that I tested out, I think this collection is super cute, super pretty. I feel like my favourites are definitely the primer and the lip gloss. The highlighter is cute, it's definitely very blinding. It's just not something I would reach for on a regular basis. And the mascara, it's not my favourite mascara that I own. So yeah, definitely a couple of products I prefer over the others. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think of the new items that I tested today? And do you think you're going to pick them up? I would love to know. I love the watermelon scent in the products, and I think some of them are so beautiful and definitely worth picking up. So I'll leave the links obviously down to everything down below so you can check them out. So I'm going to wrap this video up here, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you think of this new I Heart Revolution watermelon collection, and of course if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.